Hey guys, this is going to be a very different video than usual because usually I play in World 5. As you can see, it has a lot of backups, otherwise it might actually get lost. But let's go down this time. See this guy? This was my my second Minecraft world ever. I think I started it sometime in October or September last year, and in the first video of Expedition Minecraft you could see it. It's 72 megabytes. 72. Pretty big. Let's take a look if it still works. I'll just... Okay, it's done converting it to MC region, which took about, oh, I don't know, 10 minutes. Pretty long time. Where am I? It's dark. Yeah, oh yeah, last time I was here I was building something for the nether. It's totally dark and I don't have... Oh, I have a bunch of torches with me, but why is it super dark? And why am I on a dirt pole on top of a nether gate? I don't know, and it's the middle of the night, and I could be shot off by an archer, skeleton archer any moment now. And this is horrible because in this map, my spawn is literally 10 to 50 minutes of travel away from where I am right now. So I do not want to die. So just for the purpose of this tour, you know, I don't do this in the regular campaign. I will turn it on to peaceful. So we can go some touring, and I'll put up the gamma a little bit so perhaps you can see the landscape a little bit better. Let me see. Tuk, tuk, tuk. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see. Okay, so that's the nether, obviously, which I came out of, I think, because I built the gate somewhere totally different. So, this is my valley. I didn't have a name for it then, but it's a pretty cool little place. Let me try and find a way down there, because this is definitely not the way. I hate clouds like this because I don't know if I'm falling off of something. I can't see shit. Yeah, I don't think there's an easy way down here. And you may notice I have a lot of minecarts in my inventory. That is because I have a railroad system in this save. Kind of a ridiculous one too. I'm going to show it once it's light. And of course this was all made when there were no biomes. So everything is grass and trees and standard one type of trees and everything. You may wonder, what are these kind of things I've got here? Well, these things are mob traps. So whenever a mob comes, he just gets drowned, he gets sucked into this thing and he cannot escape. He'll be sucked down into the water and die. And then I can simply... Oops. I can do like this. Oops. I think this used to work. It may not work with the last ladder update. It doesn't work with the ladder update anymore. That's stupid. So now I can't get into my spawners. Let's use some dirt to get in there, because it's unpeaceful anyway. So to combine the functions of this thing, I put crops on top of it too. Figured I'd combine things, and this is where the items are collectible. I may make one of these in the regular Expedition Minecraft because it's very, very useful. You can get, you know, arrows and gunpowder very easily. This is my this is a second trap I made, modeled after, you know, like an Apple Store glass cube kind of thing. It's like the first is it the Fifth Avenue store in New York? Yeah, like that. So I made like this. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? You were used you used to be able to climb out of it, but now you can't because of these stupid ladders. Guess what I can do. This is one way to get out, because otherwise I will actually not be able to get out. Oh god, I can't do that. Oh, this is weird. What I can do is do this. No, not that. Not that. I can do this. There we go. And then like that, and then like that, and then I should be able to escape. There we go. Okay. So this is one of the, as you can see, it's far less perfectionistic than my other homes. It was one of my mountainside bases. With back then, ovens were very hard to align. They usually went all sorts of ways. This is the railroad operational status, which should be a switch to show if my railroads are working. Looks like these saplings are diversified because I didn't have different kinds of saplings back then. So this was randomized. This is a tree farm, which actually works. It produces a lot of trees all the time. This is the study. As you can see, this is a lot uglier than my current buildings. The balcony overview for checking out mobs and stuff. And that goes up more, but can't go there because of the ladder thing. Oh, I gotta love the ladder thing. So let's, what was this? Oh, right, this was the access way to my, to clear, like, leaf blocks from the tree farm. But I can just drop down here now. We're at operation status. What are you doing in my home? Go away. Let's see what I had in these chests. Lots of rails. Coal. Oh yeah, my first diamond pickaxe and some diamonds I found. Go away! Clay, which was really rare back then. Lots of leather for armor, pork chops, saddles, eggs used to be... Back then you couldn't do anything with eggs. This is my water pond and my item destroyer. And then down here we have the railroad system. This is actually also a shaft to what? Oh right, to my greenhouse. This is to a cave system I had explored at some point. This, I believe, was... I took pretty sure I took, it wasn't really intended. I took the boosters away from this thing. And these things were supposed to like work. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, there you go. That one works. That boosts like a minecart out of the system. Phooey. Fuck. Okay, that's not supposed to work that way. I'm not sure what this pressure plate does, actually. Oh, I think that's the railroad operational status. Like, if a minecart rolls onto there, you can actually, like, yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's place one of these things here. And I can't remember how this thing worked. Like, I think, oh yeah, I think it worked something like this. Yeah, that's, no, that's not how it worked at all. Oh my god. I need another minecart. They're all being sent away into my system now. Oh, hey. This is Operation Deep Reach. And, oh, my minecarts are coming back. That's good. I think they're being boosted back automatically at some point. Yeah, I think I should be able to activate it if I do it like this. Yeah. Let's see where this thing goes, because I'm actually not quite sure where it's being routed right now. Up here. And there's my greenhouse, actually, as you can see, which has an underground access. You fucking oh god. That's so way uncool. That's so uncool. I can't even believe how uncool that is. Anyway, these days you don't need boosters like these anymore, I think. But I'll show you. Like, from here, the world goes on. There's a bunch of railroad access systems in this world, which just keep on going. And I was actually intending to find like what I have in Arcadia now was something I tried to find here, and I couldn't, obviously. That's why the railroad is so long. So it pretty much crosses the world where I built my things. Although it was a nice mountainous region where I was living, it just wasn't the kind of place I wanted to see myself living. So going up, don't you dare get on my tracks. It's a pretty cool rail tour, to be honest. It's actually quite neat. And it goes up here. I'm not sure if it. Yeah, the boosters are still working. That's good. I think this is where it stops. I think this is where it's not. No, it's still working. Still working. Yep, this is a railroad that keeps going for a considerable amount of time. It took a lot of effort to build, and you should see the mine I have with like the amount of, hey, that's a wolf. The amount of effort I put into mining iron for this was ridiculous. Ah yeah, this is where it stops. Hey guys, I don't have any bones on me. Sorry. Would be cool to actually, yeah. But what you can do, however, is I never showed this. You can fight wolves. Oh. Well, when they go aggressive, their eyes turn red, and they're like, rrr. But I wanted to show that, but he was one-hit KO'd. So. Whee! Going down. And I actually found something really cool here, which was my first... the first stop is actually going to be my cool discovery. It's going to stop here because this is an unboosted... Yeah. So I'm going to cut over here. And then I reached one of these mountains. Actually, it's a crisscross like this because it was both very nice and scenic. And it was... It was one of the better ways to save on resources, believe it or not. Otherwise I had to dig through all these mountains. This goes up. There's a little sort of lookout over there. And I believe, yeah, I was intending to build boosters here to prevent this sort of bullshit from happening. But yeah, it didn't happen. Then there's a really cool sort of outcropping here. There was always a ton of mobs here. Like this was one of those places like the first Pueblo, which just keeps on spawning mobs. This is unboosted right now. I have to walk this little part. And this, mind you, was built before there was a shift. You know, you can press shift now and not fall off. Not like this. I died here a few times because of that. Because you couldn't hang over stuff like that. It was all before. Back in my day, you had to walk uphill both ways, etc., etc. But yeah, it was actually pretty tough to build this. It was very tough. And this was one of those areas that kept spawning zombies on the tracks. I can remember. This is a long time ago for me. I mean, I haven't seen this world in 4 months, I think. If it isn't longer. Yeah, it's definitely more than that. More than 4 months. So that's kind of crazy. Get off my track! So yeah, this is the cool place I was talking about. And it is really quite cool. I haven't been able to connect it quite yet, but this was going to be the first station. Oh, look at those squids freaking out there. Those weren't there when I was first here. But yeah, it's a really cool little sort of beach and closed in rock. I mean, how cool is that? And then there's this sort of outpost here, which I guess is one of the first glass balcony inspired things architectures I took to the Pueblo, as well as floor lighting, which looks nice. I was going to make this bigger, but I was never able to. And it is a very cool little cave though. This whole place used to be full of enemies, but I had to light it up a little bit. So let's see. I'm not sure where this thing goes. It may actually go already to the Arcadia I found here, which turned out to be quite a disappointment actually. Yeah, the boosters aren't in service right now, so it won't boost me up here. I think no. Work. I can place a quick booster here and then it should work. Oh god, no. Don't go the other way. I don't want that. Okay, this booster seems to go the other way, so I'll have to place it like that and take this one. Sorry about that. I haven't used railroad boosters in a very long time. Let's take this thing up. It doesn't actually boost me far enough anymore. Perhaps it's because railroad have changed, but I think it used to work. There's a cave there. And then this leads to another continent, like you can actually see on the map. Yeah, well, this was supposed to lead to another continent, which is all the way over there, quite a way back. Just for the purpose of this video, I believe I'm just gonna stash some of this stuff in a chest and die, so you can see my one of my very first creations in Minecraft, and it is absolutely hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. Like, you should really see how impractical and ridiculous it is. And it used to be built in a time where there were bugs in Minecraft that sometimes stuck you to the terrain when you were walking around. So it was actually had like little safeguards for that, so you could always sort of escape to it. And well, you know, it's a long story, but it's fun. I'm just gonna deposit everything I have into this chest and just jump off of one of these thing, which is actually going to be pretty hard because I don't think there's something I can hit on the way down yet. Okay, time to die. Ooh, there we go. I'm sure I can find my way back here. I still remember the exact way I need to take with a boat. There's a big waterway that goes there. It's huge. But this is why the world is so big. I crisscrossed it with all my constructions and railroads, and was intending to make a railroad here too. I'm pretty sure it's this way. We'll see it soon enough. So as you can see, it's biomeless, the way Minecraft used to be. And it used to be more like greener, but I cut down all the trees here. You can still see the leaves there. All the trees were destroyed. Yeah, it's this way. My first mineshaft, and that is not it. That is not it. Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it. Oh god, look at that. I haven't seen that in such a long time. What a colossal monument to failure. That was my first Minecraft building. My very first. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is horrible. This shaft was nothing but death for me. Oh god, this contains something I really want to show you guys. Yeah, so oh god, look at this thing. My god. Oh man. Some things I want to show you here. One, let's wait with the building for just a little bit. One, how was I supposed to cut down here? This is stupid. I don't even have any tools. I can't actually jump anywhere now, so was I supposed I was supposed to go to the right here. And since I didn't do that, now I can dig myself out with my hands. It wasn't very user friendly, as you can see. This all made total sense to me when I first made it. Full of enemy mobs. My first lava. Saw my first lava somewhere around here. Where's the other way down? Pretty sure there was a way down at some point. Yeah, there should be a way down around here. Is it over there? Yeah, it must be over there, I guess. Must be back here. No, these are just caves. I also thought it was like a chest here. Pretty sure there was a chest here, actually. No, it's not. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I'm just going to cheat. Hold on a second. Okay, so I downloaded Inventory Edit, and it gave myself a few of these items so I can make my way down here easily. It's a great falling cushion. So, this is one of the projects I wanted to show you. This is just hilarious. This is a 3x3 tunnel, and you guys feel free to time it, how long it takes to walk through this thing, because, oh god, I'm not even sure why I did this. And it's not even in the direction of the stuff I showed just now. It's totally in the opposite direction. I have no idea why I wasted like so much time of my life building this thing. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna walk and you know see when we're gonna find the ending. I think it's gonna be like it's gonna take a long time. I remember digging this thing and at some point coming back because I was out of pickaxes, so I had to get wood. Like walking all the way back and then coming back, and it was one of these little dark corners a skeleton had spawned, and I didn't have any weapons on me. And it was totally terrifying, so I had to like, there's this big, huge, empty tunnel. That's just pretty much tunnel on both sides. It's tunnel all the way, you can see, and it just, there's this guy who is going to kill you. It was kind of freaky. It was freaking me out. Yeah, I think it was a good 500 or 600 blocks in the direction of what I believe to be a volcano, which I saw on a map render, which was actually just a little glitch. So there was nothing there. And eventually, I dug my way up and found water. There it is. So, most pointless building ever. Ever. So now I'm just going to show you guys the first building I made from the inside and look at it and perhaps ceremoniously burn it down or something, I guess? No. Let's not do that. Actually, let's do that. Let's burn down my first Minecraft building. And this is the glorious building at night. I believe the top area is made out of cobblestone for some reason. The rest is all made out of wood. Thank God I never tried to make a fireplace. And there are some entrances to a really bizarre set of steps right over there at the base. If I can reach that, because there's a bunch of swimming zombies there. There's a lot of enemies there, actually. Oh god, a pack of creepers just spawned. I mean, a grief of creepers just spawned. And this was traditional, like Pueblo-like always, in terms of mobs. There were so many mobs, it was kind of crazy. One of them is coming for me right now. Hello, Mr. Zombie. How about we don't? I don't want to socialize with you. There we go. At some point I got tired of just digging for iron and coal, so I just dug straight down, and I found redstone, and it took me a day to figure out I couldn't actually do anything useful with it. Good times, good times. So yeah, this was the front entrance to my house. There was a different entrance right here, which is where the sun rises, so the sun would shine in here. Look at this beautiful set of stairs! Marvelous, isn't it? Yeah, this was my first Minecraft creation. Dug out of the stone, made myself. And sometimes I encountered enemies in this set of stairs, and I completely freaked out. Oh yeah, right, it goes the other way from here. It's pretty terrible. Where does this go? Hey there. That's right, there's some grass inside my house, so it spawns friendly mobs. I hear a lot of footsteps though. I do sincerely hope I closed it. Yeah, I closed the doors. This was supposed to be a place where I would go gardening, but it's only 1 block deep, so I could put water there, so it was like, ah, fuck it. It did grow a pretty big tree, so I left that in there. Go in, come in. Yeah, so that's that. Let's close the doors. And let's take a look at the tower. Here's my, I was pretty proud of this when I first made it. It was like, ah, this is nice. This was like a little overhang balcony to look out on the lands, which I actually could see very plain. It was easy to see threats coming from here. It was, you know, my first caving went down over there at the bottom of this mountain. So, pork chops. Let's see if there's anything in the furnace. No. My first painting. Oh man, so cool to look at all this stuff. And that was my second balcony. It had levels like this, and then I think the third balcony is one I was the most proud of, which is 1 more level up, I think. Oh god, there's so many places you just can't walk. Of course, these levels are kind of... Yeah, it's this one. This was my my fantastic garden, which apparently has been harvested dry when I left. So proud of this back then. I was so happy with the way this all looked. Now I can see for what it is. It's a huge, ugly warehouse on top of an ugly mountain. It's so terrible, but I had a lot of fun making this, and I spent weeks and weeks and weeks in this home, living my little Minecraft life. And then, of course, there's the tower to max height that every Minecraft player builds. At this point, I was like, hey, wait a second, why can't I build anymore? Oh, because this was the top height. Can't build any more than this. It was a great drop down. So now, oh, look, it's a beacon. That's somebody was exploring, so I made beacons like those. And you can see them and find the way back home. I can remember there was a cave system right there in the beach where I used to go to get coal. And there's one over there too. Memories. So I'm just going to make some flint, and that's my mineshaft. I'm just going to make some flint and steel and burn this place down, just as a ceremony of how much better I've become at this game. Daybreak. In the valley where I died so many times. Down here, oh god, I remember the steps. The steps, of course, how could I forget? The steps, there's supposed to be a bunch of, yeah, there's a bunch of steps down there. Oh yeah, as I said, the mob situation here is pretty hefty. Usually it was full of mobs around here. There was a little mob pit I made somewhere where most mobs always filled into. But yeah, there's a bunch of steps here, which I used to go down to into it. There's like this whole mountain I built on is hollow. There's like a cave system in it. Don't push me around. Screw you. There's like a cave system. Look at that lookout with the ladders. There's a cave system in here where I got all the materials for this, like my first iron and everything. Oh, my first iron. That's why I didn't even know that pronouncing it iron was wrong. Oh, the sheep actually tried to protect the house by throwing itself in front of it. No, caliform, don't do it. I'll let out the chicken because, you know, he doesn't deserve to die for this. Oh fuck, I don't want to miss it. No! I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss the epic destruction of my own home. Oh god, I'm gonna miss it. I should have given myself a pick. There it goes. There it goes. It's supposed to be like a... I'll just take some distance here and punch that creeper off a cliff. Hey you. Why don't you go somewhere else? That's right. Goodbye, home. Goodbye. Sort of screwing up the ceremony, guys. Well, let's take a look at it from a distance. Look at it, it's gone. You can actually see the inner stair structure really well now. That is awful. What an awful building. I'm glad I burned it down. What do you think, Spider? Awful, right? Horrible. Hey! We're bros. We're bros. Little Spider was like, eh, whatever, I'm not gonna kill you. Goodbye. Oh, it's great to grief your own stuff. It's fantastic. Oh wow, something. Oh, it's my one of my I think, what was that supposed to be? I think it was supposed to be the water bin for the crops. It was burned, and now the water is flowing out. That is amazing. So yeah, destruction of my own property. In Expedition Minecraft, it's more likely than you think. In the next episode, we will be continuing looking at Lego Shaft, which I'll be finishing. So this was just a short intermission by me. Hope you enjoyed it. And oh, and do share your own Minecraft adventures, of course. What your first homes were. Feel free to post like video responses or stuff like that. I'd love to see your very first creations, or post in the comments what your stories are from your shameful origins as a Minecrafter. And the mistakes you used to make, like, you know, making pointless tunnels that are huge and go all the way to the other side of the map. See you guys soon.